What's up everyone? It's Dani.
And Nick.
Welcome back to our channel. Today is super exciting because we are reviewing the Neewer 3-axis phone gimbal stabilizer.
Which we have right here.
So compact, so lightweight. We're super excited to let y'all know about this product. If you're interested at all during the video to go purchase this, we do have it linked in the description down below. We are just going to start off with where this whole journey began when the product showed up at our doorstep. So we are going to roll back to that clip now.
Guys, I think it's here. I'm not sure if this is it for sure, but we are about to see. Do not run out, girls. The dogs always try to escape. So I'm excited if this is what it's pretty light. Now for the unboxing. This is gonna be really crazy if this is not what I think it is, but I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, it is.
Neewer.
So this is the Neewer phone stabilizer. They were nice enough to reach out and ask us to look over this.
So pretty. It's so slim just in the box.
That's a good design.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
How light does it feel?
very light.
Oh yeah. Because like if you don't know anything about cameras, like if you put like the 1DX on a stabilizer, it's so heavy. Now a phone is a lot lighter. Fancy. All right, open that bad boy up.
All right, let's do it. Packaging, pretty solid. Probably 9 out of 10. Looks nice. And the reveal. Oh!
Looks like there's no setup.
There's not much in here. We got looks like a charging cable. And
They have to put it in there secure.
yeah, gimbals in generally can be a little bit like breakable, so be careful. I think that's it.
It's probably gonna be pretty easy to set up then.
So now I guess all we have to do is put the phone on it and hopefully it's really easy. Just turn it on and it'll do its thing. We'll see what it looks like and go test it out.
So after we received the product, Nicholas took it upon himself to get the stabilizer all set up. It was super easy, he said.
It really was. There's not too much. All I had to do is make a few little adjustments on the thing to fit my phone. If it would have been using a smaller phone, I don't even think I would have done that basically. It's a very simple process.
So this stabilizer is compatible with most phones, not just iPhones or small phones or big phones. It is expandable here, so many phones can fit inside of it, which is very nice. And
yeah, we were using the iPhone 11 Max, so like the biggest iPhone, and it fit in there fine and was able to stabilize it very well.
so from there, before we could even review the product, we had to test it out. So we took it out into the real world to one of our favorite parks and took the dogs and we really tested it out. You did see a little clip in the beginning of the video in the intro with some shots using it, but now we're gonna show you what it really is like.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive.
So what did you guys think of the footage? Let us know in the comments below. How stable did it look to you? Did everything look smooth? What did you guys think?
When I first watched it back, I was honestly mind blown. Obviously I had high hopes for it, but I didn't know exactly, especially because I was in front of the camera. Nick had a little better idea of what it was gonna look like. I could not believe how smooth it was. I mean, everything just looked like it was on a wire, like not even held in your hand, especially when he's running behind me. You couldn't even tell that he was running. This product was really nice too in comparison to a bigger stabilizer because it was so light. Usually Nick has to take so many breaks. Yeah, he's like, my arms, I gotta put it down after like 10 minutes. And this time you never had to put it down. It is only 1 pound, so.
The whole setup in general is gonna be lighter because instead of a DSLR, it's a phone, which is obviously light. This can be a lot lighter because it's not having to stabilize such a heavy object.
A lot of people say that they like stabilizers for travel videos or just even for their family videos while they're traveling. This stabilizer can fit in a purse, it can fit in a backpack, so easy, and you don't have to put any parts together. Like, this is it. So it's super easy to just throw in a bag and have with you basically whenever you want it.
And that's the biggest thing that we've noticed is if it's hard to use, whether that be it's heavy, it's too big to actually carry around with you, you're just not going to use it. And I don't care if it's the best gimbal in the world. If you're not using it, then you're not going to get any good footage with it because you didn't have it with you for whatever reason.
Some of the main things that we love about the Neewer 3-axis stabilizer is that it has 3 modes. So it has pan following, it has following, and it has locking. And they also have their own app, which makes it so easy to be able to use this product and use it to its fullest capabilities.
So one of the main reasons for this video is to decide, do you guys actually want to spend the money on this? Well, the first thing is this thing is actually way cheaper than any of the other gimbals that I've seen on the market, which is fantastic.
Less than $100.
The thing with sometimes cheap stuff is not always good, and that's really what we wanted to see here. In our kind of test and the montage footage that you guys saw, we really wanted to go through and say, okay, when we're walking, does it look good? We wanted to get on uneven ground so that, well, obviously, if it's really nice, great settings, okay, fine, it could look good without it. But what about the times when you're out running or we just wanted to put it through its paces and really see how much the gimbal could handle. And I think the footage shows that it handled a lot of those scenarios really, really well. After you make sure that the gimbal does its job, you want to see okay, well, is it easy to use? What are all the stuff that's involved with it? Dani already talked about the app and those types of things.
Main point of this video is for you watching, probably deciding, should I buy the stabilizer or should I not? And the main thing when buying a stabilizer would be, what does it look like versus what does it look like if I just held it in my own hand? So we're going to show you side by side right now of what it looked like because we took the same shot with the stabilizer and then same shot with Nicholas holding it in his hand. And it is drastically different. And I hope you guys can see how much this stabilizer can really help in your videos. And if you would like to put videos on YouTube or send it to your family, whatever it may be, no one wants to watch something that's super shaky. It gives you a headache. It's not fun to look at. And this can really up your videos on an affordable price point.
Not only does the gimbal help with the footage not being shaky, but this arm that you have here actually allows you to get in angles that you can't get in with a handheld mode, especially with the phone. I mean, cameras, you have a little bit better grip, so you can kind of maneuver them around a little bit better, but with the phone, you kind of just have to hold it like this, make sure your finger doesn't get in front of the camera. There's lots of other obstacles that I noticed as the filmer that with this handle, I was able to get in some cool angles and different point of views, whereas with the phone, it was almost impossible to actually even walk, much less run while you're holding the phone running around
Yeah, it's so
like
awkward that way.
Wondering, is my finger going to be in front of it? All these different things. You also can control with basically this whole little dial switch right here.
Yeah, if you can see, here's the close-up. Lots of buttons.
Yeah, lots of buttons. You can control exactly where the camera's going to go, so you just have all that little extra tweaking maneuverability that you just can't get because, you're not a machine with your hands. You shake, you do all these things. This is going to be, perfectly dialed in for you.
Another thing that the stabilizer does allow you to do, and you might not think about this until you were to film something for your Instagram story or Instagram TV, is that it allows you to shoot horizontally or vertically. So that's like a really nice capability that a lot of other stabilizers, especially with a camera, you wouldn't turn your camera, so you'd right. So this with your iPhone allows you to do either. The balancing is one of the biggest things when using a stabilizer. Nicholas knows firsthand.
Gosh. So many headaches when you're trying to balance a DSLR camera. The more you do it, the better you get at it, but it's still not easy.
And that is not the case with this gimbal because your phone is a lot easier to balance, but this mechanism just allows the ease of balancing your phone on here basically flawless.
I would say that you don't have to have ever used the gimbal before to use this. I think our experience with gimbals helped us with some of the footage, but besides that, the balancing, you could literally take it out of the box and never have used a gimbal before and be able to set it up, I think.
So final thoughts on the Neewer 3-axis gimbal. 100% recommend this because of the ease, the affordability, the improvements to your videos that would be so much easier with this gimbal.
The only improvement that I think could be made with the gimbal is not actually with the gimbal itself, it's with the app that accompanies the gimbal. I think there's a few tweaking things that can be done with that, with the interface and software, that would just make it a little easier to use. But overall, I think for how it worked in the real world, it was fine, no actual complaints about it.
We hope this video was really helpful in you deciding whether you should get the gimbal or not. We do have it linked in the description for you to go check out all of the product details and where you can purchase it.
If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you do so. Hopefully we can have some more product reviews coming y'all's way. We hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys next time.
Bye.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, you deserve a better man, but let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out